in 75 countries by millions of people each year and collect at speeds of more than 110 miles per hour. Demonstrating individual fundamentals in this film are All-American players Mike O'Hara, Rolf Engen of the Hollywood YMCA stars, Larry Scott, Alika Gene Selznick of the PASA YMCA. Teams are demonstrated by the Hollywood YMCA stars who have been National Open champions for 7 of the past 10 years. The serve is the first play of the game. The underhand serve should be used only until the player learns the more effective overhand serve. The ball is hit out of the hand with a follow-through motion of the arm. One of the best point makers in volleyball is an accurate and deceptive overhand serve. The floating overhand serve is the most effective because the ball can be hit so it will curve, dip, dive, zoom, or drop. The player contacts the ball with the heel of the hand. Notice the wrist action involved as the ball is served. In receiving the serve, the chest pass should be used. It's important for the player to anticipate the flight of the ball so that he can move into a position to wait for the ball. Ideally, the pass should be made from the same body position at all times. The ball is contacted about 6 inches above and in front of the eyes. When contact is made, the player gives with the ball to absorb some of the impact. After contact, there's a follow-through of the whole body in a smooth, continuous motion. As the fingers are pointed upward, the ball is contacted with all the fingertips. The pass should be high to give the set man time to move under it. This is the underhand bounce pass. This pass is used only when the player is unable to execute the regular chest pass. The bounce pass should be hit high in the air so that the set man can get under it. The hand-in-hand position for the bounce pass is the one most frequently used. The closed fist method may also be used. Notice how the player keeps his eyes on the ball as he passes it. The one-hand bounce pass is hit with the fist or forearm. When hitting the ball, the arms are brought upward slowly and the legs are extended. The purpose of the set is to place the ball into position so it can be spiked most effectively. The ball should be set so it will drop straight down over a designated spot. When the ball is contacted in front of the eyes, the arms are raised above the shoulders and slightly forward. The wrists are extended with fingers parted and pointed upward. As the ball is contacted with all of the fingertips, the player snaps his wrists and his arms follow through in the direction the ball is passed. In the back set, the player should contact the ball above eye level so that he does not commit a foul by carrying or throwing the ball over his head. The preliminary motions in the back set are similar to those of the front set. The player gets underneath the ball just before he contacts it. He lays his fingers back and then flicks the ball back over his head. His arms are extended in an upward and backward motion. After the setter puts the ball into the air, it's spiked. Timing, good coordination, and balance are necessary for accurate spiking. The straight-in 2-foot takeoff spike, demonstrated here, is generally considered the best spike. Using this approach, the ball can be hit with either hand and to any part of the opponent's court. When the ball leaves the setter's hands, the spiker quickly moves to a spot close to the net. As the ball descends, the player jumps straight up, using both arms to assist in the jump. The spiking hand is cocked behind the head, and the ball is spiked with a whip-like movement. For best results, the ball should be spiked with the heel of the hand or a rigidly cupped hand. In the regular spike, the ball is contacted ahead of the body and higher than the net. Notice the tremendous wrist action as the player's hand comes over the top of the ball. Spiking should be practiced at different speeds and heights to prepare for any possible situation. Timing is important in spiking short and medium sets. The approach toward the net by the spiker is usually made as soon as the ball is passed to the setter. Notice the sharp wrist snap used by the spiker. This is the backcourt set and spike. The setter places the ball so it descends straight down at a point close to the net. The spiker judges the flight of the ball so he can spike it above the net and down into the opponent's court. The block is used to defend against the spike. In the three-man block, the center player blocks straight ahead and the side blockers angle in toward the center. Notice how the arms are held forward and upward. The hands assume a position just above the net and are tilted backward. This is a five-man screen used to hide the server and the ball. Volleyball is an excellent recreational sport that can be played by both men and women of all age groups. It's also a highly competitive sport. Learning the correct fundamentals will help you enjoy this exciting Olympic sport, volleyball.